Opening curly bracket. Narration. What if I told you that index funds explained could completely replace 3 tools you're paying for right now? Most people think building wealth requires spending 10 hours a week analyzing balance sheets and chasing the next big thing. They're wrong. I spent years doing exactly that. I chased the hype, stayed up until 2 a.m. reading earnings reports. And honestly, I barely beat the market. Then I ran the numbers. I did a 10-year backtest comparing a diversified index strategy against a portfolio of top picks. The result wasn't just more money, it was my time back. Today, I'm showing you why index funds are the ultimate cheat code for 99% of investors. This is the definitive guide to investing for beginners in 2026. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up a passive income system using platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, or interactive brokers that grows your wealth while you sleep. No more stress. No more guesswork. Just a proven path to financial freedom. Most people treat the stock market like a high-stakes casino. You spend your Sunday nights scrolling through Reddit threads. You are chasing the next big thing. Maybe it's an AI startup, or a biotech firm, or some undervalued gem a guru told you about on TikTok. But here's the reality. You aren't investing. You are gambling. And it's exhausting. You spend 10 hours a week analyzing PE ratios and reading quarterly reports, only to wake up Monday morning and see your portfolio down 15% because of one random tweet. That's the stock picker's trap. You think that by working harder, you'll beat the market. But the truth? 90% of professional fund managers, people with PhDs and million-dollar Bloomberg terminals, fail to beat the S&P 500 over the long run. If the pros can't do it, why are you sacrificing your weekends and your sleep trying to find the needle in the haystack? You are trading your most valuable asset, your time, for a gamble that likely won't pay off. It's a cycle of anxiety, FOMO, and expensive mistakes. There is a better way. A way that doesn't require a finance degree or a 60-hour work week. Here is the truth most finance gurus won't tell you. You don't need to find the next Nvidia to get rich. In fact, trying to find that one moonshot stock is exactly why you're stressed. It's why you spend your weekends reading 50-page earnings reports. There is a cheat code. It's called index fund investing. Let me explain index funds in the simplest way possible. Imagine you are at a fruit market. You can spend hours inspecting every single apple to find the perfect one. That's stock picking. Or, you can just buy the entire pre-packaged basket of the 500 best fruits in the store. That basket is an index fund. When you buy an index fund, like one that tracks the S&P 500, you aren't betting on one company. You are betting on the entire US economy. If one company crashes, it doesn't ruin you, because you have 499 others holding you up. Now, let's look at the math. This is where it gets wild. Over the last 10 years, roughly 90% of professional fund managers, people paid millions to pick stocks, failed to beat the S&P 500. Think about that. The pros, with all their tools and insider data, lost to a simple index. So why are you spending 10 hours a week trying to do what the pros can't? By switching to index funds, you delete the need for 1. Expensive stock scanners. 2. Paid, alpha, newsletters. And 3. The mental tax of checking your portfolio every 15 minutes. This is how you reclaim your time. You stop playing a game you're statistically likely to lose and start playing a game where the house, the overall market, wins over the long term. To get started, you don't need a fancy broker. You just need a low-cost brokerage. I personally recommend Fidelity, Vanguard, or Interactive Brokers. These platforms allow you to automate your investments. You set a monthly amount, it buys the index fund automatically, and you go back to living your life. That is the definition of passive income. Not chasing tickers, but owning the machine that creates the wealth. Affiliate mention plus results plus CTA content for index funds explained.